Hola clase. This is going to be your final review, okay? Your final is going to be held the next week for the 7th graders. It'll be the 27th. It is going to be from 9 to 11 in the morning. So it's going to be 5:27, 9 to 11 a.m. That means you have only this time slot to take that final. You cannot turn it in after that time. If your parents aren't going to be there to administer the test, tell me before the 27th. Don't wait till that day so we can make other arrangements, because you will only be allowed to turn it in from 9 to 11. So please be sure to get that taken care of. Okay, the first thing that I want you guys to know is going to be talking about definite articles. Remember that the word definite is kind of like a synonym of the word specific. So when I'm talking about the definite article, I'm talking about the word the, okay? The word the. We know that there are 4 words for the word the. And I'm looking, this is going to be taken from chapter 1, I believe. Yes. So please take notes, by the way. This is your final review. So you can look on page 35, okay? Grammar page 35. For the word the definite article, and then for the plural, I believe that's on another page, page 42. So let's actually just say page 42, because that'll be for all of them, okay? So the definite article, there's 4 of them. You're going to have el, la, los, las. Male, female, plural male, plural female. They all mean the word the. Please make sure you write this stuff down. And then for the indefinite article, so that was the definite. Now you have the indefinite. You can always go back and pause the video or rewatch it, so no need to rush, okay? For the indefinite article, it's going to be the word una, which means a, like un libro, a book. Una mesa, a table. When it's plural, unos, unas, it changes the translation to mean some. So some books, some tables. Okay, unos libros, unas mesas, some. Please know these words. You're going to need to know these 4, and you need to know these. Now, how do we know when to use el, la, los, and las? Well, it depends on the noun. If you have a singular noun, you have a singular article. If you have a plural noun, you have a plural article. If you have a male noun, a male noun, you have a male article, and a female noun, you have a female article. So I'm going to erase these and I'll give you some examples. The way that the final is going to be is I'll give you a word, like the word lección. By the way, these are some rule breakers. They don't follow your normal rule. Normally when it ends in a consonant, it's going to be male. But this is la lección. So if I say use the definite article, I'm saying use el, la, los, and las. If I say use the indefinite article, then I'm saying use un, una, unos, and unas. Okay? So la lección. These are rule breakers. Okay? So write down your rule breakers because they will not follow the norm. Okay? Well, what if I said the word area? Arias. Well, it ends in an S, and normally we say that is going to be plural. This is plural, but it ends in an A, so we would think it would be feminine. But actually, it's el ari, or plural, so it would be los arias. Los, okay, because it ends. It's a rule breaker, so it's going to be el aria. Plural would be los arias. Okay. All right. Couple of rules that rule breakers would be clase, would be la clase, not el clase. Okay. Let's see, what else? Okay, that should be it. Now, when you see the word actriz, actrices, an actriz is an actress, which is feminine, so it would be las actrices or la actriz. Okay. La actriz, las actrices. Should be CS. Okay, so please know those rule breakers. Okay, So I will ask you, I'll give you a noun like the word lección or clase, or I'll give you the word libro or mamá, madre, something like that, and you'll have to put the correct article. I will then ask you to list the 4 indefinite articles. And the indefinite articles are the ones we talked about earlier. Un, una, unos, and unas. Okay? Next on your final is going to be verb endings. So please know your verb endings. If you have a regular verb, like the verb plantar, remember this is called an infinitive. This means to do something, to plant. Okay? The infinitive has to change the personal ending to match the subject. Please know these. Know what the subjects are. Yo is I. Yo planto. Remember the ending is O. And then you, plural, is going to be usted planta. Okay? Then you have you, informal. I said plural. Let me go back. That should be you, formal, not. And don't put F because F means female. Formal, F-O-R-M. And then informal is going to be tú with an accent. I didn't put the ending here, so a. This one would be plantas. So yo planto, usted planta, tú plantas. Okay. Now it's going to be we. We is nosotros or nosotras. Okay. So nosotras plantamos. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to write the rest. So then we have he and she. We can group those together. And then they, male and female. And you, plural. Okay? So it would be él, ella. Those go together. Planta. The ending is a. Okay? A. It's singular, just like you, formal, is singular. It's one person. He and she are also one person. It ends in an A. It has to have an accent. They, male and female, that's plural. Plural always ends in an. So it'd be ellos, ellas. And then you, plural, is ustedes. And these are all plural, so I group those together, and those are plantan. A-N. The plural is not A-S. A-S belongs with tú. So those are the pronouns you need to know. So if I give you a verb like plantar, and I said in parentheses, usted plantar, you have to write it usted planta. If I said ella estudiar, you would have to say ella estudia. Okay? If I gave you a word like nosotros preguntar, then you would say nosotros preguntamos. So you'll have to change the verb ending to match the sentence correctly. Okay? So this comes out of chapter 5 and 6 of your grammar book. You can look those up. Okay? All right, I'm going to do your second part of your review in a moment.